Tonight, a growing debate since the coronavirus pandemic started. Should you or should you not be wearing a mask in public? State health leaders now say masks might benefit the public, changing their tune from weeks ago. Thanks for joining us for the Nightly Check-In. I'm Mark Mullen. California's top public health official made that announcement today, saying masks might reduce transmissions and exposure to infections. But they also said masks don't completely guard against infection, saying they don't grant full immunity from catching COVID-19. They went on to say unwashed hands could still infect the face, whether the mask is present or not. Today, we asked San Diegans about the state's confusing recommendations.
The governor was on and they talked more about the possibility of it being a requirement. So since we had the mask, I feel more comfortable.
If the CDC says wearing face masks in public is desirable, I'll do it. Until then, I won't.
County Supervisor Nathan Fletcher also addressed masks in his county press conference, saying they are just another precaution that can be used. He says additional guidance will be provided in the days to come. And one quick footnote, a short time ago, LA's mayor advised all people in Los Angeles to now wear masks. Now to the numbers. 5 more people in San Diego County have died from COVID-19. That makes 15 deaths here so far. The number of new cases has increased by 115 just since yesterday. It is now at 849. County supervisors say April is a crucial month in slowing the spread of COVID-19 because this is the month that will determine if our cases spike like New York and Italy, or whether we got ahead of the curve and they will decrease eventually. Well, if you're a parent, student, or teacher who had any hope of going back to school this year, your hopes were officially dashed today. Governor Gavin Newsom says all public schools are out for the rest of the year. In today's announcement, the governor said there would be help for districts to put distance learning in place. Google will also provide Wi-Fi and broadband access, as well as Chromebooks. Some local students we spoke to have mixed reactions.
Sometimes I like it, but sometimes I don't, because sometimes lots of things are really confusing. I have no idea what to do. And sometimes my mom cannot even know that much.
At least 2 big districts, San Diego Unified and Los Angeles Unified, are asking the state and the national government for more money that would go towards distance learning and making sure there is enough money to get through next school year. The convention center has opened its doors to help the region's homeless population in the fight against the virus. Some of the services there include 24-hour security, daily health screenings, and temperature checks to make sure that people stay healthy. It is in addition to at least 240 beds that will be spaced 6 feet apart on the lower level of Golden Hall. These facilities are only for those who don't show any symptoms. If someone is, the county has blocked off nearly 2,000 hotel rooms for people to self-quarantine. Those government stimulus checks could be rolling off the presses and on their way to millions of Americans. Taxpayers who have direct deposit attached to their last filing will receive their money that way. The money is part of the $2 trillion relief bill passed last week and signed by the president. Taxpayers can expect anywhere from $1,200 to $2,400 based on their income and filing status. According to the IRS, most people will not have to take any action to receive their stimulus checks. The IRS will automatically calculate and send payments to people who are eligible. Sunny skies to kick April off, but are showers on the way. Here's Dagmar with your forecast.
So for your April 2nd now, you'll be seeing partly to mostly cloudy skies in along the inland valley zones, the coastal zones, the foothills, to some extent the lower elevations of the mountains. Low coastal clouds being pushed in by this onshore breeze that also keeps us a tiny bit cooler. So again, partly to times mostly cloudy. Does not look like any of that will give us any rain. Maybe some mist or drizzle. That's about it. A trace amount at most. Temperatures along the coast in the mid-60s, upper 60s in the inland valleys. Mountains a bit on the cooler side, breezy. Again, higher elevations above the low clouds, upper 50s, and the deserts once again. You were looking at partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies in the low to the mid 80s.
Southern California nail salons that have closed under the state's stay-at-home order are now donating tens of thousands of masks and gloves to healthcare workers. A group of salons has collected about 75,000 masks and 280,000 gloves, supplies that typically protect them from powders and polish. Organizers hope to inspire other professionals, such as dentists who are not working, to donate their supplies too. Costco, by the way, will be limiting the number of people in its stores to practice safe social distancing during the pandemic. Starting Friday, only 2 people per membership card will be allowed inside. Costco says this is a temporary change for the safety of members and their workers. The chain also stopped handing out free samples in the aisles. Chipotle is thanking healthcare workers with free burrito boxes to celebrate National Burrito Day tomorrow. Workers can register their office or hospital division to receive up to 50 free burritos during World Health Organization Worker Week, April 6th through the 10th. Chipotle is working with DoorDash to deliver those burritos. That's going to do it for the nightly check-in. If you listen to podcasts, be sure to subscribe to Insight from our Investigates team. A new episode will be out this Friday, in which the team will talk to a San Diego man living with coronavirus and what the symptoms are like. I'm Mark Mullen. Have a good night.